So what I had planned is just to get a few of us together, right? And kind of I had this plan where we can talk about business, personal development, personal growth, things like that, and anything else in between, but still have a purpose of really helping everyone to go to the next level. And I know for both of you, you know me as an entrepreneur, most of the time I talk about business, right? I talk about marketing, I talk about how to make money, all that good stuff. Right?
It
But
is good stuff.
and Tommy, you know that. But
Yeah.
so here we go. Let's get started. So everyone, thank you so much for being here and welcome to the No Limit Crew. We can definitely change the name later on, but I figured, you know what? We're in the 40s and above it, right? On what we can do. So that's
That's
that.
right.
You're officially a part of something awesome. And I want you to think of this like a secret society or more like a mastermind of really super cool professionals like you who are all crushing in life and in business and while having fun in the process.
Amen.
You know who I am already. Okay. I have relationships with you for many, many years, but just in case, we get some people coming in later on because now I'm recording this. In case they don't know me yet and they don't know you, don't worry, everyone's going to have an introduction. But I'm just going to tell you who I am, what I do. I am your facilitator for this session that we're going to have every single month. And as you know, I'm all about entrepreneurships. I'm all about family and legacy building. Okay, no fluff. I don't do fluff when it comes to business. Okay, my time is so valuable to me, and I value everyone's time. And what I bring to the table is more than 10 years of experience. I take that back. I think I've been an entrepreneur since I was 5 years old. I remember selling candy bars at my aunt's store when I was 5 years old with
Wow.
with I was dreaming, well, not dreaming, but I had this vision that I was going to sell candies, right? And chocolate bars to my classmates, to my
Hey.
classmates. And then I was thinking, I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to sell it for 50 cents back then. And I thought that was a lot of money being 5 years old. But you know what happened? I failed in that business. You know why? Because within 2 days, I ate all the candy. I ate all the candy. So I failed over the years. I failed more than 15 businesses that I could remember. Okay. But over the years, I have built 7 income streams. I made
Ooh.
a lot of money. I'm not going to tell you how much. I made a lot of money, but I'm all about now teaching everyone or the ones who are going to listen, right? Teaching them what I know and really hoping that in my heart that to help everyone as much as possible. Okay. Now, along the way, and I'm going to tell this to everyone as well, the more we communicate, the more we build our relationships, we are going to be working together. And then hopefully one of these days we can refer each other out, right? We
Mm-hmm.
can, refer other people and or perhaps we can do business together. You never know. You never know where your next customer is going to come in. Okay.
Yes.
Now, these questions right here, I know I have been hinting you guys for the past week or so about these questions. So toward the end, I'm going to be asking everyone, the same questions. So the next one is about my secret talent. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but I played viola for 7 years and I even competed nationally. That was back in the day when I didn't have arthritis, right? When I was I can switch from business mode to personal mode in a snap. And I think, I just think business most of the time. And let's see, my superpower, I want teleportation. Teleportation. my superpower, because it saves me time and money on travel. And besides, I can actually, I would love to pop in on one of my clients or friends all over the world, right? And say, boo, I see you. No, I'm not going to do that. That's creepy. But, but, that's the fun part about this, right? And then I'm going to ask you the same questions. So now let's get down to the business side here. Why I created this purpose. I mean, why I created this group. Well, the purpose of this group is about you. It's about you, right? And also your offer. So the purpose of this group is we're going to be talking about mindset. We're going to be talking about our wins and failures, actually challenges, okay? And we're going to celebrate all of our successes. We're going to support each other. We're going to refer each other, right? Connect and collaborate with each other. And then we're also going to learn something new every single month. There's always going to be a topic of discussion every single month. And obviously, because we're just starting out, later today, I'll ask you if you want to learn something new now. If you do, then I have something to teach you on. So I'll be starting the new topic this month or next month, however the case may be. And then maybe, as we progress, every single month, we will have guests like you, Carol, like you, Tom. If you want to teach us something, this is the group to present and or rehearse, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yes.
And then get some feedback on that.
Perfect.
Okay?
Wow. That's powerful.
So that's what I had planned on. And obviously, anything else in between will add along. Tommy, anything else in between, well, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun in the process. Okay. Like I said, I know I'm going fast here, but I hope you're just, moving along with me. So now it's your turn to introduce yourself. So who wants to go first? And you can answer these questions if you want, or if not, you can just tell us who you are, what you do, and what's your I guess what's your vision nowadays. So who wants to go first? Someone's coming in, so I'm gonna let her in. Jamaica, I think.
I'll go.
Okay. Can you guys see this? First of all, can you see my
No, I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see my screen.
I see the screen, but I can't read it from here. It's too
Oh, you
small for
can't.
me.
Okay. How about that? It's still too
Well,
small.
maybe if I run and get my glasses, I might be able to see it. Hey,
I'm wearing my glasses.
we're over 40. Remember, over 40.
I
You
know,
gotta wear
over
your glasses.
40. Okay. Well, do you want me to ask you the questions and then you can just go from there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to give you all three answers. Okay. I mean, all three questions, and that way you can kind of have something already, and that way I don't distract you from answering you more questions. So, number one is what's your secret talent that nobody knows about? And that's number one, your secret talent. Number two is if you have any superpower to help you in your business, what would that be? And the third one is what awesomeness do you bring to the table? Right? And you can add more to that, Tommy, you can add more to that. Jamaica, hello, can you hear us?
I can. How are you?
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while,
It
right?
has. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Well, everyone, meet Jamaica. I've known Jamaica for years as well, and I think she's still in Atlanta or Georgia. I think.
Yes, I am actually in Gary, Indiana right now.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yes. So we've been here for 3 years now.
Oh, so okay, see? I have lost in touch with you, hon. That's okay. That's okay. But we just started, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see my screen, but I have some questions here. So we're going into the introduction right now, and I believe Tommy is about to get started.
All right.
Right?
Well, I'll introduce myself. I usually tell people I'm Tommy Pichardo, also known as the Keto Rock Star. And I teach, coach, and mentor men over 40 on how to lose body and belly fat, increase energy and vitality, and also increase testosterone levels naturally, so that we can look great and feel great. My superpower, or actually my secret, was it the first one was a secret
Secret talent. Nobody
talent?
knows
Yes, I couldn't read my own writing. I guess my secret talent is I have the gift of encouragement. I like to lift people up and encourage people to go forward and pursue their dreams and visions. That's I would think what my super secret talent is. Superpower. That's interesting. I don't know if tenacity would be a superpower, but I have a lot of tenacity. I too have failed many, many businesses prior, but I just, fall down, I get back up and keep moving forward. I think that's and my awesomeness. I don't know. I think I I want to say I'm a great person. What I mean by that is I like to help people as well. So I would go out of my way and go above and beyond to help people achieve whatever goal. And in my particular case is a health transformation. So I would help them, I would go out of my way, go above and beyond and over deliver on my services.
Love that. I love that. Okay. You guys can still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, I don't know what is happening with my computer, but let me just. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna get my glasses real quick.
Yeah. Carol, can you see my screen? Jamaica, can you see it? No.
I can see it. I can see your
Okay.
screen.
Great, great, great. For a minute there, I was seeing double of everything. So
Still
double
can't
you
see it.
guys, and then the screen is also doubling. Oh my gosh. Tommy, yeah, your superpower. Yeah, I think you have more than one superpower.
Oh wow.
You're a rock star.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. Carol, how about you, hon?
Hi. Well, I'm Carol Story, and I always have a story. So I'm not real sure because I reinvented myself last year at 75 and started helping people to get healthy because at 75, I needed to get healthy. So I lost 50 pounds plus. I've come off of some of the medication that I was on. So I'm only on one prescription now,
Very
which
good.
is wonderful.
Mhm.
And so I decided because I had such a transformation in my life that I wanted to help people. So I am now a coach and I help people get healthy. And I don't sell anything, but I do coach for a company. So let's see, I've walked a 5K last year, and I've made 2 trips, one to Texas, one to New York. And so at 76 now, I'm still active, and I guess my superpower is my heart because I have a heart to help people and to help them to live better, to have a better life, and to have hope to live a very full life.
Mhm.
What I bring to the table is I've learned a lot over the course of this past year, and not having a business for 10 years, I had a lot to learn because technology's changed, verbiage changed. They talked about tools, and I wanted to know why I needed a hammer and screwdriver, and talked about containers. And I was like, why do I need to bring my Tupperware? And so I had to learn the language. And I have a wonderful mentorship that has reached down and not left me behind. It's an awesome life right now.
Amen.
Love it.
And I do stay on mute so that I can listen while you're talking so that you don't have background noise. So if I don't respond, that's probably why, because I'm on mute.
No problem, Carol. No problem. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. And I'm so glad you're here as well. I'm really am glad. And you
I'm glad to be here too. I'm glad for the invitation. And I'm so glad to see you again.
I know it has been so long. It's been
Yes.
so long. I cannot even remember the year. Well, we're not going to talk about that. You know.
Well, it's probably been earlier than 2013. So
Yeah, yes. It's like I'm trying to remember the last event that you and I saw each other in Atlanta. I don't know if it was with Lavinia or my event or something else. It's been a while.
it has
It has been a while.
too long.
Too long. Well, I'm so glad you're here. And look
Thank
at you. You look fantastic. And I am
you.
so proud of you reinventing yourself,
Yes.
right?
Right.
And they say 76 is the new 50. So watch out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More life to live, definitely.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let's move on to Jamaica. Jamaica, are you there, hon?
I am here.
All right. I would love to see you, but if oh, there you are. There you are.
Yes.
Yes. I
How's
love your background.
Yeah, today has been busy, busy, busy. So excuse, I look tired. Oh,
Oh, you're fine. It's just us. It's just us.
I know. So my name is Jamaica. Um, my background, I'm a community organizer by, spirit and trade and background and um but my secret talent, um, I would think that it would be my calmness.
Mhm.
Um, I'm a very calm spirit, and because of that, um, people gravitate to that, you know, and then I'm a great listener too. So I'm calm and then I listen. Um, and in the work that I do, it requires for me to be open and to listen and to have a calm spirit because my spirit tends to calm other people's spirits down.
Mhm.
So I think that that's my superpower is that I have the ability to calm energy and calm spirits when and then check vibrations, people vibrations too. So I think that that's my superpower. Um, what awesomeness do I bring to the table? I So my business is using upholstery
Mhm.
to help people identify and figure out and explore their creativity and also find out who they are as individuals. And I think that that's awesome. I think it's unique. I think that so far I haven't, seen or heard of other upholsters doing the work that I'm doing, the transformational work that I'm doing with using this old craft of upholstery um, to help people to reflect and express creatively, but also answer these three questions, which is who are you, where are you, and where are you going, and just kind of coming out of that process with a art piece, a creative piece. And then it's what do you call it? It's like you can it's a piece where you can rest in, it's you can I call them purposeful chairs where you're creating this piece with purpose, and when you're sitting on it, you are intentionally sitting there for a purpose. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And I know I helped you a while back, coaching and stuff like that. And the beautiful thing about this, what you do, Jamaica, is the fact that it not only allows people to be creative, right? To be creative, but they're also able to connect with their hands while they create something. And to me, that's powerful because a lot of the times when we try to create something, it's often with our mind. Okay, we envision things, but to have the vision as well as trying to create something with your hands, I think it has more of a higher connection, in my opinion, because you get to see the fruition, you get to see the results later on of what you have created. So yeah, and Jamaica, I think I saw the other day where you had an event or something like that, right? Or you did something. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? There was a
Yeah, so I'm here in Gary. I'm going on tour, and
yeah.
I'm going to different businesses, organizations, and we've adapted these topics. So I think the one that you are talking about was for mental health
Mhm,
month. So
yes.
it was World Mental Health Day. So I was at Purdue University, and we were just kind of pulling back the layers of mental health amongst women. Yeah, and they just came out with this really cool chair that's going to stay at Purdue University.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Yeah.
amazing, amazing. So, all right. I hope everyone have a better idea of what everyone do for their business and personal life in a way. But the more we have these conversations and the more we engage in our chat room, obviously, the more we're going to know each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's move on to the next part of this, getting to know you as well as the purpose of this mastermind or this group is this. I started thinking about, structuring this mastermind and what kind of things that we can benefit from, we can do, and things like that as we move forward. But I think I'm also going to not think, but I'm also going to ask you what kind of structure, what kind of things you would like to add to make this group even better. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to show you some of the things that I thought of, and then feel free to add more to this because as you know, this group is about you. And I know, Jamaica, you came in a little, just a couple minutes late, but I was saying to everyone else that this group is about you. This is about you elevating to the next level. And then hopefully we can all benefit from each other in terms of how we can refer each other, how we can connect and make our business even grow. So let me go back to the structure of this mastermind. So obviously, while we're in this group together. We're going to be sharing some tips and strategies with each other and see, how we can benefit from it. But the only thing I ask is if you are sharing tips and strategies within our group, is to only share it inside our group. Okay, it stays in our group. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
But having shout outs and testimonials and reviews like, oh my gosh, this group is so awesome. It helped me with this and that, or, it helped me with referral. Go ahead and share that outside if you want to celebrate that. Okay. But sharing tips and strategies, like I said, I'm going to help every single one of you guys as much as possible of what I know over the years and help you market your product, market your offer. And there's some tips and strategies that I have shared with my paid clients, and they only know some of these certain things. And you're going to be learning this along the way. And hopefully you guys can implement what I share with you along the way. The very first thing, I always start with this. Okay. I've learned this over the years, but the number one thing that we need to address most of the time is our mindset, whether it's money mindset, whether it's business mindset, whether it's healthy, your health mindset, whatever the case may be, it all falls down to your mindset. Your mindset. Do you all agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The reason why I'm so passionate about mindset is I've learned over the years that you can't do a lot of the things without the right mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, it's a little hard to step out of your comfort zone. It's a little hard to go after what you want. Okay? But if you have a growth mindset, well, guess what? It's no limit. You become unstoppable, right, Tommy?
Absolutely. Yes.
You become unstoppable. And I know you have a really good, strong mindset, Tommy. The many years I've known you, you have a really strong mindset.
Thank you.
Love
It's good
that.
to hear that.
Absolutely. It's like nothing can stop you no matter what happens in your life.
That's
Okay.
true that. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. So another thing is the meetings. I was thinking of meeting once a month for now, but eventually maybe we can do twice a month. It really depends on you guys. Okay, it really depends on you guys. But let me ask you now. Sorry, my throat is a little raspy. My throat actually hurts right now. But I'm here. But I wanted to ask you, do you want to just meet once a month, or you want to meet twice a month, or every single week?
I think twice a month would be good.
Okay. Twice a month. Carol?
I think it depends on how we set the group up and what the expectations are of the group. And I'm open on Wednesday nights, either once, twice weekly. Because Wednesday night is open. I have meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So whatever you decide, and I'll do.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, are they going to be on Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Because I know originally it was going to be Tuesday, but we had to change it. So that would help. Tuesdays or Wednesdays, the meetings?
Yeah, because right now I have it set up on the 15th of every month. So
Oh,
the days are going to change.
oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
the reason why I had to move it yesterday is just to give you a little bit of what happened with me yesterday. They called me the day before. My doctor called me the day before, and they added me to the list to have endoscopy. I was like, what? It's like the last minute. So I went ahead and took that appointment. Unfortunately, and they told me the last minute, I have to be sedated, right? They're gonna put me to
Oh.
sleep while they do this thing. Well, I didn't have the procedure until 4 o'clock yesterday. There's
Oh.
no way I'm going to be awake to be with you guys at 7:30. There's just no way. So that's why early on yesterday morning, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just text everyone that we're moving it the following day, which is tonight. So yeah, but I have it originally planned the 15th of every month. And I'm thinking of if we're gonna do it twice a month, then it's going to be, let's say, the 1st and the 15th of every month.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? So the
Yeah.
days are going to be different,
Yeah.
every month.
Now,
And
there's a question if it's like if it falls on a Sunday or anything, these are going to be in the evening for the most part.
that's the thing. If it's going to be on the weekends, then maybe we can do it in the mornings,
Hmm.
right? But it's up to you guys. So right now it's at night because I did a survey earlier on that the majority of you guys are available at night.
Yeah. Yeah. In my case, that would be the case. Easier than in the morning.
Right. Right. So we can do 7:30 Eastern time for now. And then we'll think about doing it twice a month. I'll ask the other members about
Yeah.
what they think, and then we can go from there. And like I said earlier, though, I'm not the only one who's going to be talking all the time. I want you guys to also present. I want you to bring in, your offer and practice, rehearse what you have to say. So bring on your presentation, your PowerPoint slides, and let me, let us hear it. Okay. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And obviously, because everyone is different time zones, this group has become an international group, right? So our meetings are going to be online all the time, online. And it can last between 30 minutes to 60 minutes. Obviously, tonight, it's our first meeting, so it's gonna go, more than 30 minutes. And so every single month, we're also going to have a monthly theme, like I mentioned earlier. Everyone will have the opportunity to present to the group. And not only present, but I want you guys to also offer an action-oriented goal. And what I mean by that is give us assignments for us to do. Give us assignment, right? So we're here to also support our businesses. So, okay. Now, the next one is your turn to add to the group. And I know we've kind of briefly talked about this, but my question is, what type of topics would you like to discuss in the group? What would you like to see? What would you like to hear? What would you like to learn from the group? Do you want to learn about marketing? Do you want to learn about LinkedIn? Do you want to learn about, hooks and anchors?
Oops. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have that tonight, Tommy. I have that tonight. So I can teach you about hooks and anchors later tonight if you want to.
Great.
So, but I'm not.
What are hooks and anchors? Sounds like we're going fishing.
I know. Yes.
I don't have my fishing pole today.
We talked about fishing earlier.
Yeah, she doesn't do it anymore.
Good.
This one, but yeah, the analogy, you're right on the point. You're right on point on that one, Carol, because that's what I'm going to be talking about, hooks and fishes. Hooks and
Okay.
fish. All right. So I'm not going to spend so much time on this because I think, we're still trying to form the group. We're still trying to figure out what we want to do. But keep these in mind, if you want to add something later on, definitely just let us know, and we can always, always do those activities that you want us to do. Okay? Are you guys ready to learn the difference between a hook and an anchor when it comes to
Yes.
marketing? Remember, I
Sure.
promise you that you guys are going to be learning about marketing your offer in this group. So, Jamaica, you're still okay? You're okay, hon?
Yes, I am still here. I just have my little one. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, let me make this bigger. Tommy, can you see that? No.
No, I can't see it.
Tommy, are you on an iPad or an iPhone?
No, I'm on my little phone, iPhone.
Okay, I am too. But if you go into your regular settings and up there where you can see the charges, if you will pull your finger, put your thumb up there in the corner, right? And
Go to settings, you said?
no, listen. If you'll take your thumb and go up to the top of your iPhone in
Uh-huh.
the corner and take your thumb and pull it down, you'll see a screen that gives you a lot of options. If you're flying and you have to turn your phone to airplane mode, it has that on it. If you look under that, you'll see a little what you call it, lock with a circle around it, and it should be red.
No,
Touch
I
it.
no, I didn't get to where, no. I went up to the top, you said, and sling it down, but it's
Yeah,
not,
pull it down.
no, all it did was bring up all my texts and all my notifications.
All right.
Hmm. Oh, okay, wait a minute now. It took me to, I guess, all these different things with the airplane and all that.
Exactly.
And now do what now?
Okay, there's like a lock with a half circle around it with an
Yes,
arrow on it.
I see that. Uh-huh.
It's red, right?
Yes.
Touch it. Now it's white.
Yes.
Go down at the bottom where the bar is and push upwards, and that takes that screen away.
Okay. Yes, I'm back to the screen that Iris has.
Right.
Oh,
Now
I see.
turn
Yes.
your iPhone
Big.
Okay.
sideways.
I can see clearly now.
Take your thumbs and put on the white,
Yeah, and
and
then I stretch it.
you can actually big it out.
Yeah. All right, Iris, I
Zoom
can
it out.
see it now. I can read. Thank
Carol,
you so much.
thank
That was
you.
awesome.
You're welcome.
You know more than you're telling us, Carol.
I've learned these things during the year. I'm reinventing, and I'm more than happy to share it.
Thank
Now,
you.
and when we get through, you need to do the same thing that you did there and go back to that screen and touch the white so that it turns red again, so you don't find yourself flipping.
No,
Okay.
actually, I needed to do that because it was flipping then it stopped doing it. So I didn't realize I must have touched that button at one time. So
Yep.
thank you. I really appreciate that. So now
You're welcome.
I learned something today.
You're alive.
All right.
My
Thank you.
mantra is go learn things.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Carol. That was amazing. That was
You're
amazing.
welcome.
So now, Tommy, you can see.
I
Yeah.
can see, I can read it. Yes, yes. You still can see me, right? In the video, in the
Yes.
picture? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. All right. So let's talk about hooks versus anchors. Okay. And
Mm.
like Carol was talking about earlier, fishing. So I want you to think about hook as being, when you go fishing, you have that hook, right? That hook. So think about the hook as like an attention grabbing statement
Mm-hmm.
comes to online marketing. Okay. It grabs people's attention within seconds. Within seconds. It's the very first thing that people are going to see or even hear that's going to make them stop and take notice of what you have. Okay. It could be a very bold statement. It could be a question. And half of the time I ask questions. And then some of the time I actually do controversial, controversial or even an image that sparks curiosity. I
Mm.
know all of us here have seen hooks, and because we use it all the time. You probably used it too. You just don't maybe realize it. But there is a trick on how to do this. Now, to give you a little bit more advance on this one, there's also what we call anchor. And there's a difference when it comes to a hook versus anchor. Now, I don't want you to get this confused because they do the same thing. They have very similar, goal, but the anchor is what keeps people engaged. It helps to build that trust. The KLT factor, know, like, and trust, right? The
Mm-hmm.
anchor is a little bit longer when it comes to, compared to a hook. Okay. When it comes to anchor, you can talk about the statistics, you can talk about facts, you can talk about testimonials, guarantees, things like that. It's a little bit more information as opposed to a hook. A hook is just short and simple, and an anchor is more like, it's a longer statement, longer statement. But what I'm going to teach you guys tonight is we're going to focus on hooks. But even though we're going to be focusing on hooks, I'm going to show you the difference between the two. And that way you can kind of have a better idea, the difference of it. Okay. So when it comes to a good hook, there is a difference. You can either have, well, before I start talking, can you guys see this graphic?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this though. There are two different ones, right? Which one do you think is better? The one on the left side or the one on the right side? Look at the numbers between the two and look at, the presentation or the wordings. Which one resonates with you more? Which one do you think is better? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The left.
Left,
Okay. Jamaica?
according to the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Jamaica, what about you?
I think the good content, to be honest with you, that's
This-
just something that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, like I said, it really depends on your audience.
Mm.
It really depends on your audience. And I know with the numbers here, I actually tested you with something really tricky. The answer is either way. Either way. Because you can have 200 audience. So let me just tell you a story about what I tested a while back. I only had 200 audience when I tested this thing. And even though I had 200 audience, I only had 5,000, let's say 5,000 like. And it was an average hook. It wasn't fancy, anything like that, right? It wasn't, it was a little controversial, but it wasn't that bad. But I had 5,000 like compared to, or love, or like, compared to the one on the left side. Now with the average hook, because it depended on what I was talking about, depended on my messaging. I'll talk about messaging later on. Messaging is so important when it comes to marketing. And even though I only had less than 1,000 shares, guess how much this side made me right here compared to this one. This one made me 20,000.
Wow.
And this one was just only 5. Right here, the one on the left.
Hmm.
And And you would think it would be the opposite because a lot of people, was liking it, loving it, sharing it, right? 45,000 compared to less than 1,000 shares. 100,000 love and likes and comments versus 5,000. The difference is your offer, your messaging, and the audience. This right here, I really had a good hook, but I was selling $27 worth. This right here, I was selling my $10,000 coaching program here. See that?
Wow. Yeah.
So that's the difference. And I don't always go with the numbers anymore. And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this over the years. I don't always go with the metrics, even though it's very helpful. Okay. But these right here, they don't always tell me much unless they buy something from me. They buy something from me.
Right.
Okay. Or from you, because you can have 200 people, but what happens if 10%, 20 people from your 200 audience bought your $5,000 coaching program or offer? 20 times 5 is how much?
100,000.
Right. You just made 6-figure.
Yeah.
See that? That's why I don't always go with this. Now, I know a lot of people will tell you, oh my gosh, I have 1 million fans, but are you monetizing it?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not monetizing it, it is just vanity to me,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So, okay, so I'm going to show you another example here. This is from my Instagram account. And as you can see right here, I have more than 14,000 who liked this, who commented it, liked it, so who saw it, right? And this right here is a simple hook. Thought you were safe in the shallow end of your coaching business? Think again. And it didn't even show my face. It showed a fish. Actually, it showed a shark coming into the shore, right?
Yeah.
But I grabbed people's attention, and within, a short period of time, I have more than 14,000 response. Okay.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I've just now gotten into Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have that many people who follow you? Or is that people who have seen your post on Instagram? I don't know how that works.
Both. I don't have millions of followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I focus on my offer, my audience, and my messaging.
Okay.
So I know it gets a little tricky because
Yep.
we just been taught to just post anything on Instagram because it's visual. It's, have a better graphic, all that stuff. That is part of branding. And I'm not trying to be negative on that. I started with branding, right? Kara, I don't know if you remember that, but back in the day, I I was teaching branding. But what I learned is I wasn't making money when it comes to branding.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, not as much as I wanted to. But when I shifted to, what I call the fifth power, meaning 5 P's, I focus on my one person, one problem, one product, one platform. Okay. And I'll tell you guys later on the 5th one. But if you focus on that one person, not everybody, think about that one person. What's their problem? What's their challenges? What's their situation right now? Not 5 years ago. What is it that what kind of pain that they're having right now? So for example, for Tommy, okay, he actually is trying to go after men over 40 who's got a belly, but they want to lose weight. And they've tried many, many things out there. They tried diet, they tried everything. Okay, going to the gym, nothing has worked for them. And that's his focus. Now he has a solution. He has a product, what I call an offer. And he's offering people not only coaching, Okay, that's the byproduct of that. But he's telling them or showing them how to get rid of your belly fat in the most simplest way that's going to make you not only healthy, but you can live a lifestyle. You can do,
Amen.
right?
Yes.
It's a lifestyle because it's not one of those. I don't like to call, diet, because diet's like, it only lasts 2 weeks or even
Mhm.
7 days, the diet. But this is more of a lifestyle. But the messaging for Tommy is not about, hey, everyone, I've got this awesome product, I've done it myself. His messaging is about, imagine if you can, go to, and let's say let's say his audience is a dad, and this
Mm.
dad is
Head
he
south on
wants
Vermont
to,
Street toward East 8th Avenue.
oh, Jamie, are you okay? But his dad is the dad wants to walk his only daughter in the aisle because it's, she's going to get married soon.
Yeah.
But the dad is so self-conscious. He's got a dad belly dad, whatever you call that, dad body. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just transparent. But he wants to lose weight so he can feel great. He can feel proud and also show his daughter that, look, hun, you know, um, I'm going to walk you down the aisle no matter what, but I'm going to look my best.
And look great
Yeah.
in a
Look
tuxedo.
great in tuxedo, right? And have the energy to do it. His messaging is about those feelings that the results, the transformation that the dad wants in his life. He wants his daughter to be proud seeing him for the first time after many years, to be on a tux or to be in a suit. He wants that feeling, that feeling of, he can walk down the aisle without feeling exhausted, out of breath, or even, his back is aching because he just feels really overweight. And sometimes when we're overweight, some of our body hurts. Okay, we have body aches from overweight, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I know you
Well,
guys have never felt that. My husband does. He tells me all the time. So
oh no, lower back issues is a common problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So imagine that. That's going to be his messaging. It gets really deep into your clients, your target audience core. That's your messaging. What I teach my clients is, if you have a problem or if you're struggling with curating or crafting your messaging, start with this sentence. Imagine if you could ... And then you can simply fill in the blanks according to your niche. Imagine if you can walk down the aisle pain-free, looking great, wearing your suit from 20 years ago, let's say. Imagine this and that. And imagine everyone looking at you because, wow, this is the new Tommy. I remember seeing Tommy 20 years ago. He was overweight.
Oh
I,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining Tommy, okay? I'm just
Major overweight.
right.
Obese
But look at
overweight.
him now. Wow. He's a rock star. That feeling, that's your messaging. That's your messaging.
Wow, that's
So,
powerful.
Carol, I hope that helped. I know I went on and on there. I don't
That's fine.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank-
So if you focus on those three things, and it's not easy, but it takes practice, person, problem, and then your product. It's more like your solution, and then basically your messaging. Your messaging goes with your product.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Anybody else have any other questions? More questions? No? Good? Okay. So let's go back to this one. But this right here, I made sales from this. Okay. Now, what I do with Instagram, and to add more to your question, Carol, is on Instagram, I'm very intentional when it comes to my Instagram account. I have multiple Instagram accounts actually, just to keep you, just to be transparent with you. I have many ones, and other ones you probably would not even know it's mine. I have a faceless Instagram, which I make money on, right?
Mm.
I have, motivational one. I have, and I'm about to restart another one that I have. But this right here is my coaching program, and I'm very intentional when it comes to, what kind of information I put on my Instagram. I'm often selling. I'm often selling something or offering something on my Instagram, either to sign up for my coaching program or sign up to schedule a call with me to have that free consultation, or, or buy one of my templates or get into my courses, sign up for my courses. So I will mix it up a little bit here and there. I will mix it up with educational posts, inspirational posting, motivational, and then, anything else in between. But you will see that I'm always driving them into something. And nowadays I find that, oh, I don't have it here. Even though my CTA, call to action, is not always on my caption, the things that we write right below our images on Instagram, I learned that if you put your marketing offer on story and add your link to your product, whether that's your calendar or, a link for people to buy your product on the story on Instagram, people click on that and they buy. Okay. So utilize stories every single day when you can, every single day. And what I love about story is you can be direct as possible. This is where you can say, like with you, Tommy, hey, everyone, I just launched my new program. It's called ABC. Get it here now. Click on this link and you add on the link for people to go to your offer so people can get it.
When you say story, you're talking about Facebook story? Is that what you're talking about?
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram story. Okay. Because I don't do much with Instagram. I haven't posted in a long time, actually.
Yeah. In combination with your YouTube as well as Instagram, I want you to do both of them. Both of them. Because even if you're not posting a lot here, in the beginning, actually, I take that back. In the beginning, if you want to refire your Instagram, you have to post carousels and reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
Get the algorithm back in shape, so to speak. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it back going, to get it going again, because it's been what do you call it? It's been sleeping, hibernating.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
you
gotta be
can
careful
post
too that I don't overwhelm myself with too many things,
Yeah.
when you
Especially-
post on Instagram. You can set it up so that it actually syncs to Facebook.
Yes.
I do know
Oh.
that much.
Yeah.
So anytime I post on Facebook, it'll do Instagram simultaneously at the same time?
If you set it up that way.
Your business
Okay.
page.
Yeah.
Facebook business page.
Okay.
You can connect it.
I'll have to something to play around with.
Yeah.
I know just enough to get me in trouble.
Well, that's good.
You know a lot. You know a lot, hon. I am so glad. So glad. So here's my messaging, because we talked about it a little bit. Okay. The same post here, right? Reel. It's a reel. It's a video.
Right.
Here it is right here. I made it a little bigger, but this is my messaging right here. Here's my messaging. Okay. And like I said, I don't always have a CTA, but I grab people's attention for them to stop and look at what I have, because eventually I have never met anybody who looks at Instagram and stop at one post. Everyone that I've met and talked to, they will check you out even more. They will go to your Instagram profile and start looking down and start, scrolling because they want to know more about you. So let's say if there's one particular person who doesn't know you, but all of a sudden this post of yours were seen on Instagram, they're going to click on this. They're going to go to your Instagram profile. They're going to read it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Let me see what else, Tommy or Carol or Jamaica has on her Instagram profile. Okay. And that's where you got to mix it up a little bit.
Quick question, Iris. So a reel is like a real short video?
A real, yeah. Yeah.
Like how long, minutes wise, are you talking
Right
about?
now on Instagram, what's working? 5 to 7 seconds.
Whoa, that's like,
Right.
oof.
5 to 7 seconds. Yeah. And I think I remember telling you this a while back that go outside with your phone and just record a scenery, the palm tree, the beach, you in the car. Just record 5, 7 seconds from your phone. That can become your reel. And then you just add your message here.
Oh, you mean like you did here? Just add, but written, right? Like you
Right.
said.
Right.
Oh.
This on Instagram. Sometimes I don't even use Canva anymore. In the beginning, I used to be so hung up when it comes to like my branding. Oh, everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to match. My colors, everything needs to match. Nowadays, I'm like, you know what? I have a content in my mind. Let me just put it out there. Put it out there, right? So I'm not so hung up when it comes to my branding anymore because my intention is to grab people's attention and get them, attract them to my page so I can sell them.
Mm.
Okay. You gotta be intentional. So because of this right here, and in my messaging, I have I have what? Almost 14,000. More now because
Wow.
this was like taken a while back. 14,000 people. And look at this. See what I mean with the likes and the
Mhm.
look at that. I don't have a lot, right? Less than 30 people, including myself, because I love my I love my posts. Okay. But guess how much this made me?
So do you go back and talk to these 26 likes?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I do not. Sometimes I do have a software. Oh, Carol, you're going to love this. A software called Mini Chat. You guys have heard of this, right? Mini Chat.
Minute chat.
Oh, many, like a
Mini.
lot.
I haven't heard of it. I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, okay. Many Chat. So many like a lot, ManyChat. Many Chat. Yeah, Many Chat. I think it's like $12 a month. And what happens is, let's say on your caption, this is called the caption page right here. And toward the end, you can say something, if you like what you're reading or are you ready to level up, comment me below. That's a form of caption, a CTA, right? When people turn around and say me, when they type me at the bottom, ManyChat, if you have it synced to your Instagram, and you got to set this up because it's another tool, another platform, it will automatically send them the information in their DM. So a lot of 90% of my conversation is automation and through DMs. And obviously calendar, booking a call with me. So that's the way I do it because it just eliminates all the process. I don't have time. Like every single day, I don't have time to be on social media and chasing other people and replying to every single one.
Yeah.
Now, in the beginning, you kind of have to do that. You have to refire your Instagram, and or if you're creating a new one, you gotta hustle for the next 30 to 45 days every single
Yeah.
day. So the algorithm can learn from you because it's a robot, right? The
Yeah.
algorithm is a robot. So you have
Yeah.
to train it.
Yeah.
Train it. But this right here, I have, gosh, I don't even have 1 million in here. I don't even look at how many fans I have on here, but you know, I had it for a while. Okay. So let me show you some more examples between the difference between a hook and an anchor. So you guys have an understanding the difference of it. So let's say you are a health coach, and I know a couple of you guys are health coaches. Okay? And Jamaica, you'll fall under lifestyle coach. Lifestyle coach. These are your hooks. Okay. Number one, you can say something struggling to lose weight no matter what you try. That's a question mark, and that is a hook. It makes you kind of wonder, right? Like,
Yeah.
what is that? No matter what you try, what is that? That is short, simple, and it grabs people's attention. That's a hook. The anchor, oh, go ahead, Tommy.
Question now, as far as the hook, is there a, I guess a guide to how many words or how long that hook is?
Just keep it simple. What I would do in the beginning is just ask questions. To keep it simple for yourself, just
Okay.
ask questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask questions. Because a hook, when you think about it, the shape of a hook is a question mark.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So just keep that in mind when you're writing your hook. What kind of question can I create as a hook?
Yeah.
That's the difference. I'm trying to keep it simple, right? So when you think of a hook, question mark. Okay. And when it
Yes.
comes to anchor, the anchor, like I said earlier, it gives more information. So here's the difference. The same process, right? It's same for health coaches. The anchor is my personalized coaching program has helped 50 plus clients reach their weight goals and keep it off for good. See, the anchor is a little bit more lengthy. It's an explanation as opposed to a question mark.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Here's the second example. Feeling exhausted after a full night's sleep. Okay, that's a hook. And here's the anchor difference. Join my 4-week program, trusted by hundreds of people, to regain your energy and feel your best. You're beginning to see the difference there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And here's lifestyle coach. Now I've given you guys this document right here, and I think it's in the chat, the link, but I'll give it to you again later on. So everyone have it. But these are just examples. Use these to create your own according to your niche. So let's say lifestyle coach. Here's one for Jamaica. Are you living life by default instead of by design? That's your hook. Your anchor could be, I've helped dozens of women create a balanced, fulfilling life with my proven step-by-step approach. Okay. Now with this, you can continue on talking about your personal story, talking about, the results you have created with the clients that you help, and so forth and so forth. And that will become your caption on Instagram, your Facebook, or anything else. Okay. LinkedIn even. So I've given you guys more examples here. I'm not going to read them all because I think you guys have pretty much understand the difference of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carol, do you have any questions?
Not so far. I've taken some notes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So let's see. Now, here are more hooks for you guys to help you create your own hooks. And like I said, customize it to your own niche, add your own thing, okay? So let's say, Tommy, you can use this one. This will blow your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Now with this though, it's a little bit more advanced because remember when I told you guys earlier, a hook, start with a question mark or think about a question mark. It doesn't always have to be a question mark. It has to be just something snappy and quick that grabs people's attention.
Attention. Yeah.
It can also be controversial, like I mentioned earlier. Okay. It can be, something that addresses your audience pain and challenges. So there you are. This will blow your mind, and then you can continue on adding your story, adding your own personal touch to that. And I bet you didn't know this. I've used this a lot. I bet you did not know this about online marketing. I bet you didn't know this about blah, 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 right? Whatever it is that you want to talk about. Another, and this is always, in my opinion, even though a lot of experts out there is going to tell you the how-to is not working anymore. Okay, some people will tell you that, but let me tell you, they're wrong. Because this right here, the how-to, still works to this day. And we've seen it. You know why this works really well? When you go to Google, when you want to learn something, there are times that we type in how-to, and then we ask the questions.
Mm-hmm.
This will serve you really well, Tommy, for your YouTube. Remember, I was telling you about optimize it with SEO?
Yes. Oh, yes.
So this is how you're going to not only, create content for your title, let's say, of your podcast show, but also for your description. When you start writing things down already, it's like, what is this about? How to lose weight, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So these two words right here, it still works to this day. If you ran out of content, let me tell you though, there are times I'm like, what am I going to talk about today? Okay, as many years that I've been doing this, there are times that I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I talked about almost everything. What else can I talk about? I always fall back to how to do certain things. And here's another one. This may be controversial, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway, right? So, and here's another one that really works well. Here's a simple hack to help you lose weight in 5 days.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secret is also one. And are you tired of this? Are you tired of the, let's say, paleo diet? Try this. Are you tired of something? Try this.
Are you tired of your slow metabolism?
That's it.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go, Carol. There you go. And here's another one. This one simple mistake could be costing you. Now, when I did this though, this wasn't really enough in my niche. So what I do is I actually added numbers. This one mistake could cost you $1,000. One mistake could cost you $10,000. Okay. That's another trick when it comes to marketing. A lot of people love to see numbers. So if you can incorporate numbers into your hook, add it. Add it. I've given you guys the top best-selling hooks that I have, so you can start with these. Okay.
Very cool.
And all right, we have assignments. We have assignments. So your assignment for this month, for the whole month, is I want you to create only 4 hooks. If you want to create more, please do so. Okay. But all I'm asking is one hook per week. So that's a total of 4 a month. And if you want me to review your hook during, before you post it on your socials, that's fine. I'll look into that and then I can give you a little bit more, recommendations, or I can tell you, oh yeah, that's good. Put it out there. Put it out there. Now, I do want to also ask of you guys if there is one social that you want to focus on, one platform, what would that be? What would that be?
Facebook.
Facebook?
Because I'm just now learning the others.
Oh, Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do Facebook. So Carol will be Facebook.
I wanted to get away from Facebook and hence go into the YouTubing and the podcasting more heavily. I mean, I still post, but not like I've been. It's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of got discouraged with Facebook.
Yeah.
So I just tried something different, new, and that I'm excited about. I think I'll be able to transfer that energy doing that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like that. I really like that. But do you think you can do one hook?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to need hooks anyway for the video and the YouTubing anyway,
Right.
right?
But I wasn't sure if you have that up and I mean, no, you did. Yeah, you did say you have it up and running, your YouTube channel.
It's
You
been up. I got to go back into it and learn again how to post the videos and all that. But I'm going to figure that out. In the
Okay.
next 10 days for sure.
Well, YouTube, I'm just gonna go put it back. YouTube is a little different, right? I mean, YouTube is more like educational as well. So
Right.
it's a different animal per se, but a hook can still work, especially when you add it on, let's say, as a thumbnail.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So you can do that. You can do
Yeah.
that.
That's what I've been learning about it. The thumbnail is the hook. That's how you draw their attention.
Mhm.
When they're flipping through and they see this thumbnail, it's got to grab their attention. So they stop and look and watch. And then you got to anchor, right, to keep them there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can write both of them. You can have the hook, when you start writing the summary for YouTube, because people read that as well. So you can have the hook in the beginning, and then the second line, you can have the anchor. You can start explaining what this podcast is about. Just a little bit.
Okay.
It's more
Yeah.
like bullet points, a summary. So not the
Okay.
whole thing, because we want people to watch your YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Jamaica. Are you still there, hon?
I am still here.
What do you think?
You know what? I do most of my communication on Facebook, but I do want to start using Instagram intentionally a little bit more.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Facebook, it's a love and hate for me when it comes to
Yeah, I hear yes.
because you can only sell to your friends for so long, right?
Exactly.
You can only-
That was the
Exactly.
same experience that I said. But you know what? Only because the people that are following you, basically, and pretty much that's it. Maybe a few more, but I think with YouTube, I think there's a bigger net. Bigger catch.
Exactly. Now I'm not but that's my personal experience, right? Facebook for me has become more of a social when it comes to my personal Facebook, it had become even like a social post for me. Okay. Now, what I love about it is the fact that I can run ads. I can run ads. Now that on my Facebook business page, that's a different animal. Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm not going to unless well, maybe later down the line I will teach you guys how to run Facebook ads the easy way. But I don't want you to focus on that right now because it takes a lot of money to run the ads on Facebook. And then you
Yeah.
have to have the right strategy for that. But I want you to grow your whatever socials that you have that you want to focus on, at least one. I want you to grow that organically first and start practicing, the hooks and creating your messaging, creating your anchor, creating all that stuff first until you're comfortable doing that. Then you can start the ads and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to ads, I think Instagram is a little easier to deal with when it comes to that. Even though Instagram is connected to Facebook because that is their, Facebook bought Instagram a while back. It's the same platform, but you can run ads through your Instagram app, and it's easy that way. Create something and you can run ads, but I don't want you guys doing ads yet until you start making money.
Yeah.
Start making money. So run organically, run your information, your offer, your product organically first, and practice what you want to say because the audience is going to tell you whether or not you have a good product
Mm.
or, if it's worth pursuing or tweaking, improving, whatever the case may be. Okay? So that's your assignment for this month. 4 hooks for this month, and I want you to post it on your social, one social.
Okay. Post it. Yeah.
And if you want me to look at it before you post it, let me know. We have the chat group that you guys can utilize, so just tag me in there and then I'll look into it. But
So we can actually use some of your verbiage and just add to it. Is that
exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give you guys, I think I did in the chat. Yeah, I did. I shared the link to this document here in the chat, but I'm also
Okay.
going to put it inside our group. That way you guys have it.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Yep.
Tommy, where are you from?
Where I live, reside, or where am I
Yes.
from? In West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay. And Tamika?
Jamaica,
Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
do you guys have any questions before we hop off for tonight?
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
This has been great. This is awesome information. Yes, as always, as usual,
Here we go. I've been away Zoom for so long. Well, for a few months, and oh my gosh, some things they've added something on Zoom, and I'm like, what is this thing here? But yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure. I hope I didn't go too fast tonight.
No,
No?
it was good. It was
Okay.
really good.
Tell me one thing you guys learned from tonight's session.
Well, about the hook, it's about grabbing people's attention, which is so important. That's the only way they're going to stop and look at your stuff. So to me, and not only that, how to do it. The hook, you want to grab the people, which, I've heard the term before, but didn't really understand it like I do now. So for me, that was my learning point.
Yes. And start with a question mark first.
Yes.
Like the hook, the shape of a hook.
Yes.
Carol, what do you think?
Yeah. A lot of information that you've given tonight, and explaining hooks and anchors, and just putting together a mastermind group and sharing your knowledge. Goodness. you could write a book, but please don't make me read the book. I'd rather sit through a Zoom and let you teach me.
No, I will not be writing a book. Not like that. It's too much. Too
Yeah.
much. What about you, Jamaica?
Yeah, it was definitely informative. Some of the things that some of my takeaways would be focusing on one thing and mastering that. Focusing on one social media platform and mastering that, opposed to kind of being all over the place. And yeah, the whole hook and the anchor, I get it now. So that was very helpful. Also, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Well, you guys have your assignment for the whole month. Do you have any questions how to do that? No, it's pretty
Good.
self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
And I've given you some examples so you can try those and customize it for your niche and then go from there. Okay, now one more thing for next month. Let's try meeting let's say, what was it? November 15th. And that is
So-
Friday
Friday.
night. So yeah,
Same time, 7:30?
7:30 Friday night, the 15th. Now, as you know, I'm going to be asking you to get out of your comfort zone. I don't want to talk all the time or present. Who would like to present November 15th? Who would like to be the speaker?
What will we be presenting?
Your offer, whatever you have. Remember,
Mm.
you can practice whatever you have. So pull out your slides and talk about it for 10, 15 minutes. Show us what you got. So yeah,
Don't have any slides, so
teach us something.
I don't have any slides. That's the techie part I need to work on. Let me do it the following month. Give me time to work on these other things,
Okay. Okay.
like slides and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Carol? Do you want to try it next month?
Sure.
All right. Carol's a trooper.
I sound like I'm really excited, don't I? I'm like, okay, this is something I have to pull together. Okay. I think I can do that.
Okay. It's just us. So
Yeah.
in the meantime, think about what you want to present
Okay.
and just give me a title.
Okay.
And that way I can share it with the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Well, guys, thank you so much. I think we have been on here for like an hour and 30 minutes, I think, or more than that. I think almost 2 hours.
All right.
It's 9 o'clock or past 9.
We
Yeah.
start at 7:30. So, oh yeah, a little over an hour and a half. Yeah.
It went by fast. To me, it went by fast. So
And also very, very good. Yeah. Thank you, Iris. It was awesome. Awesome stuff.
Okay.
all right, everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Have a good
much.
night.
All right. Take
All right.
care.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye-bye.